Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, I apologize, but we have to break up the pumpkin beer reviews. Don't worry, they're coming back. But for one and one beer only did we have to break it up. This is from Stone Brewing. This is their Enjoy By 1025-13. Coming in at 9.4% alcohol by volume. It's an Imperial IPA, classic West Coast stuff. And if you guys want to pick this one up, you can go to qualityliquorstore.com and have it shipped to you. I'm sure by now you guys know what they're doing with this Enjoy Now series, Enjoy By series. They basically brew the same double IPA, same recipe, same ingredients and everything. They just call it something different. They date it, I believe it's about a month out. Once the date on the bottle comes, they pull all the beer back that's not sold. I'm assuming they buy it all back and that's it. They release it to select markets only, and those markets are determined by you. You can go and vote for your city to have it released into your city, and if you win, guess what? You get it. There's actually a newer batch out than this. It's Enjoy By 11-2-13, I believe. Again, you know, this one's gonna be up in about 2 weeks, so I love this beer. I've reviewed it a couple times. Again, probably the only beer that's about to break up my pumpkin beers is this one, because I did want to have it fresh. Get it to you guys before 10:25, obviously. So with that said, let me get into a glass, let you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the Stone Enjoy By 1025-13. All right, guys, so the aroma on the 1025-13. Oh man, so dank. And I know you guys hate when I say that, but when I say that, I mean it's these big kind of resinous, sticky hop notes, the hop oil just coming through. Pine needles, grapefruit. I'm getting a little bit of an oniony, garlicky type of character like you get in Summit hops. Definitely getting a nice sweet, bready, malty backbone to this one. It's just a massively dank, resinous beer. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the taste on the 1025-13. Cheers. Yeah, it's just as good as some of the other batches. Right at the front of the tongue, massive bitterness. You know, you would expect that from a stone beer. I get a lot of pineapple in this one. I've actually always gotten a lot of pineapple in this beer. Pineapple, grapefruit, a little bit of a pine needle type of dryness to it. Middle of the mouth, there's a really nice bready, you know, malt backbone that's subtly sweet that kind of helps accentuate some of the hops. I'm getting a little bit of that oniony, garlicky type of flavor in the middle of the mouth, more of that tropical fruit, definitely lots of pineapple, maybe a little bit of like a mandarin orange type of sweetness in there. Super dry finish. I mean, let's not even joke about that. Super dry. Aftertaste, more of that kind of Simcoe astringency in there, that dankness, that kind of resinous, kind of dry hoppiness. It's just kind of generic, but it just kind of lingers and kind of like keeps coming back. Just a really awesome beer. There might be a little bit of a vegetal taste in this batch. Almost like a grassy note to it, a little bit different than what I remember in some of the other batches. I'm not sure, maybe if it sat longer on dry hops or whatever, I don't know, but just an awesome beer. And at 9.4%, I don't know where they're putting that alcohol, but you definitely don't taste or feel it. Just awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Stone Enjoy By 1025-13, 9.4% available right now, but get it if you can at qualityliquorstore.com. Have it shipped to you and have it shipped before the date, obviously, guys. This one gets an A for me almost every time I do it. You know, it's such a great example of a West Coast double IPA. It's got everything going for it. Super dry finish, super hoppy. It's got a complex malt bill to help kind of balance out those hops, and it's a really cool hop profile. You know, there's a lot of dankness to it, a lot of tropical fruits, a little bit of oniony, garlic kind of earthiness that I really like in my double IPAs. This one is a little bit different. For me, this one has more of that summity, oniony, garlicky type of character that I don't remember getting as much in some of the other ones, but definitely still, it's a very similar vibe. I mean, if you had the other ones, you get the idea on this one. Just a little bit different, still just as good as ever. Stone nailing it with this series, and I'm glad it's doing so well for them, and I'm glad so many people are, you know, taking to the idea of drinking really fresh beer. It's an awesome idea, awesome test, and it's, you know, I hope it becomes a standard someday. So with that said, getting an A for me, and remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing fresh beers. Cheers.